Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Today I'm going to guide you through a yin yoga practice, something a little bit different, a yin style sun salutation practice. So I got a comment on one of my videos a while ago asking if I could adapt sun salutations into a yin style practice. And usually when we think about yin, we usually actually think about the moon. So I am going to also record a moon salutation yin variation that will be coming out on my channel later. However, for today, we are going to adapt these sun salutation like movements into a yin practice. So whenever I think of sun salutations, there's a few different variations. We have sun salutation A, we have sun salutation B, and we have classical sun salutations, the more hatha traditional sun salutations. So I'm kind of merging these. We're going to be doing some back bends, some forward bends, some lunges, and hopefully it emulates that feel of a sun salutation, but just really slowed down, really introspective. So we'll go ahead and get started laying down on the back. So as you come down onto your back, you're going to need a pillow, a couple of pillows, or blocks if you have them for this practice. And when you get onto your back, just take a moment in constructive rest pose with your spine in a neutral position to arrive at your practice. So about 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the nose or your mouth. And so this is like a Tadasana, just here in neutral, connecting to your feet on your mat, connecting to your breath before we begin movement. And then if you have your blocks, bring one block in each hand, holding on to the thinner edge of the block, and then press into your feet, lift the hips, and place the long, thin side of the block side by side to one another underneath your hips. Elevating the hips, moving into something like our upward salute with a pontoon pose. So once your hips are elevated on the blocks, extend your legs long and reach your arms up overhead, just letting them fall wherever they do naturally. And then we'll be here for about 3 minutes. Opening along the front of the body. Because we are moving much more slowly than what we would be moving at in a traditional sun salutation, you might notice that your mind wanders a little bit more easily. And so if you notice yourself kind of ruminating on thoughts, memories from your past, or anticipating the future, first just notice, give yourself some compassion. It's just what the mind likes to do. But then make it a point to simply drop whatever thought you were having. Just let it go and come right back to your breath. Take one more breath in. And exhale. Start to bring your arms down beside you. Slide your feet back in. Before we take the hips off of the blocks, we'll extend the legs into the air for waterfall. And this can be like your forward bend or your halfway lift. The closer you let your legs drop into your body, the more it's going to feel like a forward bend. Trying to keep your legs mostly straight. And one more breath in. And exhale, soften your knees. Bring one foot down to your mat at a time. Feel a release in the lower body first. And then press into your feet, lift your hips, move your blocks out of the way off to the side. From here, we'll roll over onto one side, make your way around into table. Moving mindfully. Keep your blocks nearby. We're going to bring them underneath the hands from here into our dragon. So this is going to be like our low lunge in a classical sun salutation. Start by stepping your right foot between your hands. Let the hips sink forward and down. Make sure that your knee is more or less over your right ankle. Sink into the support of your arms. Release the weight of your head. Dropping right back into your breath during the silence. Sun salutations are like a moving meditation. And your yin practice can also be very meditative if you really practice focusing your awareness on your breath and on the sensations of your body. rather than thoughts, emotions. Last few breaths here. Exhale, shift your hips back. Step your right knee back, move your blocks off to the side. We're coming down into a Sphinx pose from here, so emulating a back bend like what you would do in a cobra and 8 points or Ashtangasana or upward dog, depending on what style of sun salutation you're familiar with. Soften into your shoulders, make sure that the elbows are right underneath the shoulders. Let go of the weight of your head here as well, unless it feels better to keep your head lifted, but you want to really try to soften your neck, soften the muscles of your face. Let go of any tension in your glutes. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Lift your head. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Press down to roll up to table again. And then widen your knees apart. Big toes touch. Sit your hips towards your heels and extend your arms forward. Forehead to your mat. Into your child's pose or tadpole. And this is emulating our downward facing dog that you would find in the middle of a traditional sun salutation. Stretching out the lower back and the shoulders and the arms, letting go of the weight of the head, a moment of rest. And one more breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale, lift your head, look towards your hands. Exhale, shift forward, back into table. Bring the knees under the hips. Grab your blocks again. We're going to that low lunge or dragon pose on the left side. Step your left foot forward. Maybe walk the right knee back. Let the hips be heavy forward and down. Relax into the support of your arms. Release the weight of your head. Last couple of breaths. Inhale, lift your head, shift your hips back, keep breathing as you release back into table. You can tick-tock your hips side to side or take the pelvis in circles. And make your way into a straight-legged seat, moving your blocks out of the way. Just send the legs to one side. Extend your legs out in front of you. And your feet can be about hip width distance or maybe slightly wider depending on what's comfortable in your body. And we're really focusing more on the back in this style of a forward fold. But if you wanted to get a little bit more into the hamstrings, we can lift up through the heart and then start to hinge forward at the hips before letting the upper body round forward. Let the head be heavy. Option to take your blocks if you have them and place them between your legs, stacking them underneath your forehead if letting the head be heavy is too much. And I like to plug my thumbs underneath my calves so that my toes stay even to one another. And so this is like returning to your forward fold after that lunge. Just a few more breaths here. Let gravity be a little bit heavier. Next breath in, lift your head. Press into your hands, straighten your arms. This is like your halfway lift. And then walk your hands back as you come back to head over heart, heart over hips. Take a pause, notice how you feel. And then we'll close off our Yin sun salutations in Shavasana, kind of like returning to Tadasana at the end of your sun salutation. Just start to recline down with your legs out straight, with your arms beside you. Let go of the weight of your head. Close your eyes. Feel the floor underneath you, supporting you. You'll hear my voice whenever it's time to come back into your space. Enjoy resting in the effect of your practice in Shavasana. Remaining just as you are, come back to your breath. As you feel ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. Maybe these movements expand into a big full body stretch, reaching your arms overhead, big breath in, and exhale, soften and release. In your own time, bring your knees into your body, give yourself a big hug, rock a little bit side to side, and then let that rocking motion land you over on one side, rolling over, and make your way up to a comfortable seat. No hurry, no worries. And sitting up nice and tall. Noticing the effect of that Yin-style sun salutation, the energy, the calm. Take a moment to connect to a sense of gratitude for yourself for prioritizing this time. Gratitude for your practice and how it can support you. And gratitude for the time that we get to share together on the mat. We'll close with the chant of Om. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Take a big breath in. Exhale to chant Om. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Yin-style sun salutation. I hope that you enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how this went for you, how you're feeling in your body and your energy. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I put out a new class every single Sunday, and then even sometimes throughout the weeks, a little extra one for special occasions and for fun. So I hope to practice again with you very soon. Keep a lookout for the Yin-style moon salutation that will be on my channel in the near future. And have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.